In this world, these are very less students who do not have the problem of not being able to remember what they have read. We are able to read but then again forget. So what's the point of reading? Because of this our effort go in vain. Let me tell you, if you are not able to remember, that does not mean your brain is weak. If our brain starts remembering everything, many things happens with us every day, it will become a mess. If brain starts remembering everything, our main topic is how we remember what we read. If you get the solution, your time will be saved and your results will also improve. It is difficult to remember everything we read, but we could control it to some extent, but not as a whole. I am going to tell you 3 ways. If you search on YouTube, Google, you will find many ways, but the tips I am telling you is from my personal experience and lot of research. Believe me, these tips are so useful, effective, that your time will also be saved and the result will also double. First point is study less, study good. Even through study less but study good, Wilfredo Pareto give a great theory to this world, which is called 18-20 rule. This rule can be found in everything, everywhere. It states that your 20% efforts get converted into your 80% result. He says that we should focus only on 20%. 80% of results will be gained from there. For example, Wilfredo Pareto says world's 80% money and land is owned by only 20% population. World's 80% crime is committed by 20% people. World's 80% traffic is on 20% road and 80% time we wear our 20% clothes. World's 80% crop is yielded from 20% land. World's 80% rain is caused through 20% clouds. World's 80% inventions are done by the world's 20% of scientists. And not just it, the same statistics are applicable to our YouTube channel too. 80% of our watch time comes from those who has not subscribed channel. Are you among those 80%? And the most important fact, 80% of the result comes from our 20% action. And this rule is applicable to your exam and your studies. Your syllabus 20% can earn you at 80% of the marks. So you sort out 20% most important topics and study them. That 20% things can earn you 80% result, and do this every effectively. This was our first point of reading more than required, and as a result we not able to remember the important things. Not much time has been left for examination. You could use this rule to score good marks. Next point is study in morning. This point is my favorite point because I have done most of my studies in the morning. A student who is studying 2 hours in the morning and another student who is studying 4 hours a day, the first student will able to give more outcomes in comparison to the other student. The 2 benefits of studying in morning. In morning, concentration is on peak. The concentration we have in the morning cannot be gained throughout the day. And the second benefit of morning is there is no one disturb us. Environment is silence, and the joy of studying in that silence is unmatchable. Study 3 hours in the morning and then study 1 or 2 hours the rest of the day. That is also sufficient for you. People study for 8 to 10 hours. But the 3-hour study with full concentration is the main part. Other is just off. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also said to study in the morning. Reasonable if you study fresh in morning, you are mentally healthy. Like the sky is clear after rain, morning is the best time. We are fresh, no fatigue, and if we start with memorizing it's better. Not just by Modi ji. Our scripture have also said this, that our brain is most active in the morning, and what every we input in our brain in that time it will print. So this was the second point, study in morning. Now our last point is, it's very important to point, everyone knows this but ignore it a lot, to take rest between studies. Some people don't take rest. Some take very long rest, and some are those who only takes rest and their life ultimately becomes rest in peace. I will not tell you how much rest you should take. It depends upon you how much time you need to really re-energize. You decide yourself. We should give the same importance to rest as we give it to our studies. Rest is very important because it allows us to study in a day. We work and we take rest. It is necessary to take rest while doing work or studying, and you don't do this, you are continuously studying without taking a rest. But a time will come you will not able to study even after taking a rest. When we study so much that we tire our brain, and our condition is such that we don't wish to study again. You started studying, after some time you should take some rest, but you wish to study, so take a small break with maintaining the feeling of study. You can also use Pomodoro technique. It's a very simple technique. Whatever work you want to do, divided it in 4 parts of 25 minutes each and take a break of 5 minutes after every 25 minutes, and after every 1 hour take a rest of 15 minutes and then repeat the same using this technique. You can study efficiently for long. You can use this technique for your work also. You can also take the help of various applications available on Play Store. Now let's summarize our learning. Our main topic was how to remember what we study. We saw 3 points for the solution. First was study less and study well. Second was study in morning, and third is to take rest. In first we learned the 18-20 rule, which means we get our 80% results from 20% efforts, and also learned that we should focus on our 20% actions which can lead to 80% result. The second point was study in morning, in which we learn that we should study in morning when our concentration is at peak. And third point is to take breaks during study. In this point we understand the importance of rest, that rest is as important as being awake. Resting is as important as working, and we also learned about the Pomodoro technique, which tends to take 5 minutes rest after every 25 minutes of work and 15 minutes of rest after every 1 hour. If you have not studied yet, you have time that has been lost is not thought of, that has been gained is not lost. Success is achieved by who does not cry on their time and situation. Even if we start now, we can get ahead of many people. Work hard in silence and let your success make noise. Exams are very near. Don't ruin your life while sitting. This life is got to do something It clouds, hinders your path. So be ready to bow the clouds. Now let's talk about the 80% who does not subscribe. Videos are available on YouTube for free. It takes a lot of efforts to make such videos. Your subscription and comments give a lot of motivation to make more good videos in upcoming time. May I say goodbye to you. Thanks for watching.